Ever wondered why some people seem to have it all together in the morning? They're up with the sunrise, they've got their workout finished, breakfast is on the table, and they're ready to conquer the day, all before you've even hit the snooze button. Now, if you're wondering whether these people are just built differently, you're mistaken. They're not superhumans. They're simply individuals who have mastered the power of positive habits. Positive habits are like the silent architects of our lives, molding our days into productive, fulfilling experiences. These are the small, seemingly insignificant routines we follow every day that over time compound into significant outcomes. They are the building blocks of a successful life. When you consistently choose to do things that are good for you, like waking up early, exercising, or eating healthy, you're setting yourself up for a productive day. But it's not just about productivity. Positive habits also play a pivotal role in our overall well-being. They help us maintain our physical health, bolster our mental resilience, and nurture our emotional stability. Now let's delve a bit deeper into a fascinating concept: keystone habits. These are habits that, once established, can trigger a chain reaction of other good habits. Think of them as the first domino in a long line. Once you knock it over, the rest follow suit. For instance, a keystone habit could be something as simple as making your bed each morning. This small act of discipline can set the tone for the rest of your day, encouraging other positive actions like getting to work on time or eating a healthy lunch. So what's the takeaway here? It's that our habits, particularly the positive ones, hold immense power. They shape our days, influence our mood, and ultimately determine our success. So the secret sauce to having it all together in the morning, it's all about those positive habits. But how exactly do we form these positive habits? Well, it's all about understanding the psychological process behind habit formation. This process can be broken down into a cycle of 3 fundamental elements: the cue, the routine, and the reward. Let's start with the cue. This is essentially a trigger that initiates the behavior. It could be anything from your alarm clock ringing in the morning, signaling it's time to wake up, to the sight of your running shoes by the door, reminding you to go for a jog. The cue is the spark that ignites the process of habit formation. Next in line is the routine. This is the actual behavior you perform in response to the cue. For instance, when your alarm rings, your routine might be to hit snooze and roll over. Or seeing your running shoes might prompt you to lace up and head out for a run. The routine is the action that constitutes the habit you're trying to form or change. Lastly, we have the reward. This is the positive reinforcement you receive after completing the routine. It could be the feeling of satisfaction after a great workout, or the sense of accomplishment when you've ticked off a task from your to-do list. The reward is the payoff that makes the habit worth maintaining. Now, understanding this cycle is one thing, but how do we use it to our advantage? The key lies in consistency and repetition. Habits are essentially neural pathways that get stronger each time you repeat a behavior. Just like a path in the woods becomes more defined each time you walk down it, your habits become more ingrained each time you repeat the cue routine reward cycle. However, it's important to remember that this process doesn't happen overnight. Forming a new habit takes time, patience, and a lot of repetition. It's not a sprint, but a marathon. You have to be consistent and keep at it, even when it feels tough. Remember, habits are not formed overnight. It takes time, patience, and most importantly, consistency. So, you're ready to start your day on a high note with a productive morning routine. Let's break down the process of creating a morning routine that works for you. The key here is to start small. You don't have to wake up at 4 in the morning and start running marathons. Choose 1 or 2 simple actions that can be easily integrated into your current lifestyle. These could be as straightforward as making your bed, brushing your teeth, or drinking a glass of water. Once these become habitual, you can start adding more complex activities. Now, let's talk about the benefits of incorporating physical exercise into your morning routine. Physical activity in the morning can help wake you up and set a positive, energetic tone for the rest of the day. It doesn't have to be a full-blown workout. A simple stretching routine, a walk around the block, or a few minutes of yoga can be enough to get your blood flowing and your mind alert. Meditation is another powerful tool to include in your morning routine. This practice helps to clear your mind, reduce stress, and set your focus for the day. Even just 5 minutes of mindfulness can make a world of difference in your overall outlook. Finally, let's discuss the importance of a healthy breakfast. Breakfast is often dubbed as the most important meal of the day, and for good reason. A well-balanced breakfast fuels your body and brain, helping you perform at your best throughout the day. Opt for whole grains, lean proteins, and plenty of fruits and vegetables to give your body the nutrients it needs. Remember, a productive morning routine doesn't have to be rigid or complicated. It's about setting a positive tone for your day and taking steps towards your overall wellness. You may need to experiment a bit to find out what works best for you, and that's okay. The goal is to create a routine that you look forward to each morning, not something that feels like a chore. A productive morning routine sets the tone for the rest of your day. Make it count. We all know that establishing new habits isn't always a smooth sail. The road to habit formation can be riddled with potholes of procrastination, detours of demotivation, and roadblocks of setbacks. But don't let this discourage you. Here's how you can navigate through these challenges. First, let's tackle the dreaded monster of procrastination. Procrastination is like a loud, annoying alarm clock that keeps snoozing. It tempts us to put things off until later, but we all know that later often means never. So, how do we conquer this beast? Start small. Break your tasks into bite-sized pieces. By accomplishing these smaller tasks, you'll build momentum and make the larger task seem less daunting. Next up, the slippery slope of lack of motivation. Motivation is a fickle friend. It's there one day, gone the next. So instead of relying on motivation, focus on discipline. Discipline is what gets you out of bed on a cold morning, gets you to the gym when you'd rather be on the couch, and helps you stick to your new habits even when the motivation is MIA. Remember, discipline might seem tough in the beginning, but it becomes easier with time. Finally, let's address setbacks. Setbacks are a part of life, and they're definitely a part of habit formation. Maybe you missed a day or a week or even a month. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Instead, use setbacks as a learning opportunity. Figure out what went wrong and how you can prevent it from happening again. And most importantly, get back on track. Remember, the journey of habit formation is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's not about how fast you can go, but how long you can keep going. So arm yourself with these strategies, and you'll be well equipped to overcome the obstacles in your path. Challenges are part of the journey. The key is to keep moving forward. Establishing positive habits and a productive morning routine is a step towards a healthier lifestyle. It's a transformation that goes beyond the physical. It's about creating a lifestyle that promotes overall well-being and personal growth. And it all starts with a single step. When we build positive habits and a productive morning routine, we are setting the tone for the rest of the day. We're not just kickstarting our metabolism or getting our blood pumping, we're preparing our minds for the challenges ahead. These practices can lead to improved physical health, no doubt. Regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and sufficient rest are the pillars of physical well-being. But the benefits of this journey extend to our mental health too. With a consistent routine, our minds become sharper. We become more focused, more resilient. We're better equipped to handle stress, to bounce back from adversity. We find that we're not just surviving each day, but thriving. And the impact doesn't stop there. This journey towards a healthier lifestyle also fosters personal growth. As we conquer our mornings, as we adhere to our habits, we prove to ourselves that we're capable of more than we thought. We become more confident, more ambitious. We start setting bigger goals, dreaming bigger dreams. But here's the catch. This journey isn't about instant gratification. It's not about dramatic overnight transformations. It's a process, a gradual evolution. It's about making small, sustainable changes that you can stick to in the long run. And it's okay to stumble along the way. It's okay to have off days. What matters is that you get back up, that you keep going. Because every step, every day, brings you closer to the lifestyle you aspire to. Remember, the journey towards a healthier lifestyle is a marathon, not a sprint. So, start small, stay consistent, and watch as your life transforms.